don't go to IMDb again.
Exactly, because I was trying to figure out where Haley Joel was at, which character he was at, and then when I saw Johnny Depp and the characters,
although it's almost just as good that he thought Haley Joel was a kid in this.
But when you see
like he hasn't aged, like
I can get that.
Where was there a little kid in this?
15 years, he should still be 6 years old.
If you didn't know it was Depp, I can see you had taken. I was like that. He's got that nose and his eyes are going across, and he's mumbling.
When it premiered at the Toronto Film Festival, the midnight show, it was never announced that it was Depp. A lot of people didn't know till the end that it was Johnny Depp.
They don't even say it in the credits.
And
it says Guy Lapointe
played
by Guy Lapointe.
He doesn't take. Well, he doesn't want to be associated with this. He says it like low key, like I'm gonna be cool and just not. But no, come on.
Like I said, everything from his moment on was a what the fuck for me, and I didn't know how I was supposed to react.
It was a huge tone change. Let me just catch the listeners up here. Johnny Depp comes in as Guy Lapointe. He's an ex-French-Canadian police detective. Now he's a private detective.
Got kicked off the force.
He's been hunting Howard Hawk for the last 10 years. He reveals that the serial killer has killed 23 victims that he's tracked so far. And he's lost everything. His wives, his everything due to hunting him down. And again, this scene, Haley Joel Osment looks like he has to take a giant shit the whole scene.
At this point, I'm starting to feel like I might have to shit.
But he's squirming in his chair, and he's like, hold on. She's banging this guy now? Like, this hot-ass chick is now, like, she's shifted from mustache dickhead.
No, I don't think she ever banged Haley Joel.
They were fucking left.
It was very implied that they were banging.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he abuses me and you bring me back.
No,
I love you. I can't live without you.
When she did the whole brush your teeth and come to bed thing.
Oh, dude, they're fucking.
The next thing they did, it was like they were laying at the opposite.
Oh, the next morning they were at opposite ends of the bed. Maybe they just had crazy monkey sex.
Yeah, I think Haley's character or Teddy was just the ultimate friend.
No, they were doing
He was in friend zone. You cannot escape
fucking.
Friend zone with a hot ass chick like that.
They were fucking.
They were doing it, man.
Nah, he was in friend zone.
Tweet this to
Let's
Kevin
not argue
Smith
about
when
that
we're done.
point.
We'll get an answer on whether they were doing it. She says, he brings me down, he tears me apart, you bring me back. I can't live without you. That implies penetration at some point.
Yeah.
Cody, I can't live without you. I know.
All right.
Cue some Journey.
I'm just wondering.
But dude, here's the thing though. You guys will appreciate this real quick before. So he's giving them all the history on his tracking of the serial killer in Howard Hawk.
Am I the only one who has trouble understanding what Depp is saying a lot of the time?
I watched it twice. I got a lot more the second time because I was
first time around I got 50-50.
I got nothing, which was his shtick.
Yeah.
But guys, don't tweet Kevin Smith now. He has nothing to. I'm talking about you can send him a podcast to listen to. Let's wait for Tuttle to tweet.
So when you're talking about
when I was doing podcasts in the '90s before Twitter, we never had this problem.
When you're talking about Guy Lapointe and how he's giving his backstory of how
Guy Lapointe.
They actually say that the French pronunciation in the movie.
Guy Lapointe.
Guy Lapointe.
Well, here, real quick. When he was sitting there with them in that restaurant, with Kevin Smith's wife was the waitress. He's got to get her in there.
Yeah.
But she was fine.
She didn't do anything, so yeah.
Did it not remind you of so many dudes that have made their way over to the corner of No Hope over the years? Where we're sitting down there minding our own goddamn business, talking and smoking cigars, and some weirdo will come and sit next to us and just start jibber-jabbering about crazy shit. He reminded me of it. He even looked like it. They all have weird hats and mustaches.
To catch everybody up, the impetus for this whole podcast started off because we've been doing, we've been smoking cigars, talking movies, talking beer for, years down in the corner of this pub, and we affectionately call it the corner of no hope. It's where you go and all hope dies.
Well, the podcast came out of that, the ashes.
Sadly, that corner is where I live.
But there have been so many dudes over the years that have found their way over there. We kind of exude. We've had people tell us we exude a "don't come over here" vibe.
Yeah.
Usually it's there are pillows of cigar smoke just flushing people out. But every once in a while, some scrawny little Johnny Depp guy with a beret and some weird voice will find his way over there and start telling us stuff. And me and Tut just look at each other like, oh, fucking A. It's going to be one of those nights. And usually they'll end up talking to Cody.
Very rarely, because I worm my way.
Well, he turns it off. He turns it off, and then they'll start talking to us.
We'll pick.
Where'd Cody go? He's been making that sampler platter for
dude,
40 minutes.
I looked
pitch him on to Ryan.
I looked at Guy Lapointe, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, I know this guy 50 times over from the corner of No Hope. And every night you think it's smooth sailing, it'll be like 1 a.m, be like, oh, what a good night. Oh, here he comes. God damn it, with his hemp pants and his sandals, and he's got something on his mind. Anyway, I just thought it was eerie.